lot of couples chasing the dream this weekend might mean nothing more than cooking hot dogs at a backyard barbecue. And then there's the couple Manuel Bajorquez tagged along with for our Sunday morning cover story, who relish a bit more adventure.
You can hear it. It is on the ground right there.
They're among the most destructive forces of nature.
I cannot believe this. This is absolutely crazy.
Tornadoes that roam the Midwest this time of year in shapes both mesmerizing and terrifying. In Oklahoma, where tornado warnings can mean the difference between life and death.
We got a lowered base here. There is rotation.
There are no bigger names in storm chasing than Val and Amy Castor, a husband and wife team who serve as a mobile early warning system for approaching storms.
You're right. That's an arid rotation.
The Castors are part of a network of storm chasers who broadcast live for Oklahoma City's CBS station.
Gary, this is Val. Break in, Gary. This thing is on 149th Street. It's right in front of us. It is tearing up everything it hits. The sky is absolutely full of debris.
Getting as close as possible to pinpoint a tornado's path.
This is a violent, deadly tornado, Gary. Please take cover if you're in the path of this thing.
Most people would run away from these things. Here you are driving into them. What's that like?
You want to start?
Well, what is it like? Well, it can get pretty intense.
Condensation all the way to the ground. Condensation all the way down. Wow, look at that.
Though most common in the Midwest, tornadoes can happen in all 50 states. So far this year, more than 1,000 tornadoes have been reported across the country. This past week alone, 35 tornadoes touched down in a broad swath through Iowa, Wisconsin, and Missouri. 34 people have been killed in 2017, almost double the number of people who died all last year. And damage from major tornadoes, like the one that hit South Georgia in January, can run into the tens of millions.
Oh, it's on the ground, Gary. It's 200 yards. It's 100 yards away from me.
Val Castor has been chasing tornadoes for 25 years. He was working as a studio camera operator at Oklahoma City's Channel 9 when he volunteered one stormy day in April 1991, quickly proving storm chasing should be his full-time job.
We ended up getting video of 3 tornadoes that day, and it just so happened that none of the Channel 9 photographers were able to capture any video that day, and so they were very excited about that.
Val became the station's first storm chaser and a household name. A few years later, a meteorology student named Amy asked to ride along for a college project.
I really got hooked at that point. I thought this is so fascinating to actually be in the field and experience it firsthand. So as far as the official school project, that never happened.
It never happened?
No, it never happened. I met him and we started storm chasing, and then about a year later we started dating and got engaged and then got married. Y'all be good.
See y'all later. Love you guys. Come here.
The Castors now have 6 children and a devout faith they rely on before going on the hunt.
Just put us where we need to be, Lord, and keep us safe, in the process.
They took us storm chasing in their decked-out 3/4-ton truck. Val drives and broadcasts. Amy helps navigate and runs the camera.
There's a lot of work involved to try to get this all, put together and make a shot look great for the news and just be mindful of what our purpose is,
It's a high-stress environment.
It's a really high-stress environment, especially when you have a tornado in the ground.
This thing is getting ready to cross the road.
Stop.
No, we're going closer. We're going closer.
What has been your closest call?
We've been actually hit by 2 or 3 small tornadoes.
Small, but was there ever a moment when you thought, oh man, this is it?
I have a lot of those, but...
One of those came in 2013 as a deadly Category 5 tornado roared through Moore, Oklahoma.
There is so many power lines around here, Val. I want you to be careful. Please be careful right here.
I will.
Val, back up.
I'm backing up.
Val,
I'm backing.
there's power lines right there, and there's houses.
Sometimes when I'm just so focused on, getting close and getting up to it and you know, I'm just blocking everything else out. And so she says, well, I think we better stop and not get up so close.
He's watching the road, and so, you know, having an extra set of eyes really helps because I can turn around and look behind us, and that's happened quite a few times. A tornado develops right behind us.
Go, 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 go! You see it?
Yeah, I do now. Okay, I want to turn around.
Turn around, turn around, turn around.
My goodness!
Ooh, it's a good thing we watched the wind.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
All right, get the camera on right there. Whoa!
In 2013, they decided to back away from this tornado in El Reno, Oklahoma.
It's going to be huge. The whole circulation is about 1.5 miles around, just right above the tornado.
Absolutely the biggest tornado I'd ever seen. I could see that it was growing and very unpredictable, so we backed up.
Unpredictable and deadly. The tornado took an unexpected turn that killed 3 storm chasers.
Do you ever have that moment where you think, maybe it's not worth it, we have 6 children at home?
Ooh, I do, yes. But then I have to think again, you know, the greater purpose behind it is saving lives.
There's a lot of houses out here that are completely leveled.
I'm wondering if anyone has ever come up to you and said, you saved my life.
Yeah, we've had
Oh,
that
we
happen quite a bit.
It's quite humbling.
It is
too.
humbling. You're exactly right.
It's not just tornadoes.
This fire is moving very, very fast.
Last year, the Castor started out covering a wildfire
I'm okay, yeah, but there's a road grader that's getting stuck over here.
and ended up saving a man.
Come on, guy, get out. Come on, get out. Come on.
Unlock door. Get in, hurry up, hurry up.
Come on. Back up. Whoa.
Gosh.
The couple's need for a front row seat to nature's wrath may be rubbing off. Their eldest daughter, Grace, snapped this photo of a tornado near their home before running into the storm cellar last spring.
What was it like to see it?
It was really cool. It was my first one, and I'd never seen one before. It was really awesome.
But for at least the next few tornado seasons, it'll just be Mom and Dad.
Does it ever get old?
No, I mean, even we have chased 5 days in a row. Okay, we have probably driven around 4,000 miles in the last week. That part, you know, is starting to get a little tiring, you know, but it doesn't get old. We're still excited every time we go out.